All right, today we're going to talk about something that could fundamentally change how you think about your own health. And no, it's not some new supplement or a complicated diet. It's about unlocking a powerful healing ability that your body already has. Let's get into it.
So let me ask you a question. What if you could just flip a switch inside your body that tells your cells to get younger, stronger, and more resilient? I know, it sounds like something straight out of science fiction, right? But what if I told you it's very, very real?
Well, it's time to meet your body's ultimate cleanup crew. Seriously, think of it like having these microscopic janitors inside you working 24/7 to tidy up, repair damage, and recycle old parts. This isn't some new age idea. It actually has roots in ancient practices. But it's only now that science is catching up and showing us just how incredibly powerful it is. Okay, so let's pull back the curtain on this amazing internal maintenance team. We're about to dive into the science of how this process, called autophagy, really works to keep you in top shape.
The word is autophagy. It comes from Greek and literally means self-eating. And I know, that sounds a little intense, but it's actually your body's ultimate recycling program. It's brilliant. It finds all the junk, the old, damaged cell parts, misfolded proteins, worn-out components, and breaks them down. Then, it uses those raw materials to build new, healthier cells. It is so efficient and absolutely essential for us.
And just so we're clear, this is not a passing health fad. We're talking about Nobel Prize-winning science here. The groundbreaking work that figured out how autophagy actually works earned Dr. Yoshinori Ohsumi the Nobel Prize. This is fundamental biology, and it reveals that our bodies basically operate in two very different modes.
And it really all comes down to these two states. When we're in a fed state, constantly eating and snacking, our body is in growth mode. It's storing energy, building things up, and that critical cleanup process, it's turned off. But when we enter a fasted state by just taking a break from food, our body shifts priorities. It flips the switch, and that's when cellular renewal kicks into high gear.
Now, flipping this switch does way more than just clean house. It actually speaks directly to your DNA. We're talking about activating powerful genes that are associated with living a longer, healthier life.
One of the leading voices in this field is Harvard researcher Dr. David Sinclair. In his book Lifespan, he makes a powerful case that activating autophagy is one of the best things we can do to make ourselves tougher and more resilient against the damage that comes with getting older.
And as Dr. Sinclair puts it, fasting isn't just about cutting calories. It's about sending a really clear signal to your DNA, telling it, hey, wake up, time to turn on the body's defense and repair systems. You are literally telling your genes to fight back against aging.
So think of these longevity genes, which are called sirtuins, as an elite emergency response team. When everything is plentiful, when you're always eating, they're just dormant on standby. But a little bit of mild stress, like fasting, is the alarm bell that wakes them up. And they spring into action, repairing DNA, lowering inflammation, and just optimizing your cells for survival.
Okay, this all sounds fantastic in theory, right? But how do you actually put it into practice? Well, the good news is you don't need some super complicated plan. Let's walk through a really simple protocol to get you started.
By far the most popular and easiest way to start tapping into autophagies is through a type of intermittent fasting called the 16-8 method. It's so straightforward and it's pretty easy to fit into almost any lifestyle.
Here's how it works. You fast for 16 hours and you eat all your meals within an 8-hour window. So, for example, a really popular way to do it is to finish dinner by 9 p.m. and then you don't eat again until 1 p.m. the next day. This simple shift, which for a lot of people just means skipping breakfast, is all it takes to give your body that extended break it needs to turn on the cleanup crew. Now you're probably wondering, but what can I drink during the fast? Staying hydrated is key, so water is your absolute best friend. And good news for all you caffeine lovers out there, plain black coffee and unsweetened tea are also totally fine. In fact, they can even help curb hunger and make the fast a little easier.
So when that eating window finally opens, what you eat matters a lot. You've given your body all this time to clean house. Now you have to give it the right building materials to rebuild. You want to fuel up with nutrient-dense, whole foods, things like lean proteins, healthy fats, and complex carbs. That's what's going to keep your energy stable and really maximize all those benefits.
Let's just zoom out for a second and look at the big picture. What we're really talking about here isn't the latest diet trend. It's about understanding and working with a powerful, ancient renewal system that's already hardwired right into your biology.
So if you take one thing away today, let it be this. Fasting isn't about starving yourself. It's about scheduling a biological reset. You're intentionally giving your body the downtime it needs to clear out the junk and rebuild itself stronger. You're not just restricting, you are restoring.
The science is solid. The method is simple. Your body is already equipped with this incredibly powerful switch for self-renewal. So the only question left is, are you going to flip it?